Stop. Just stop for 3 seconds. Your finger is hovering over the screen right now, ready to scroll past this video like you have scrolled past hundreds of others today. But something made you pause, didn't it? That wasn't random. That was your soul recognizing something it has been searching for. Listen to what your body is doing right now. That slight tension in your shoulders, the way your breathing just shifted, the tingling sensation running down your spine. This is your higher self trying to get your attention, because what I am about to share with you is exactly what you need to hear at this exact moment in your life. I know you have been feeling stuck lately, not broken, not lost, just stuck, like you are living someone else's life. Like you are watching yourself go through the motions, but nothing feels quite right anymore. The career that once excited you now feels like a cage. The relationships you once cherished now feel exhaustingly shallow. The dreams you once had now seem impossible, or worse, irrelevant. And here is the thing, you cannot even explain why you feel this way. On paper, your life might look fine, maybe even good, but inside, there is this restlessness, this knowing that you are meant for something more, something different, something that actually matters. If you are feeling this, if any of this resonates, I need you to do something for me right now. Hit that subscribe button, not because I need the numbers, but because when you subscribe, you are making a commitment to yourself. You are saying, I am ready to explore this deeper. I am ready to understand what is happening to me. Do it now. I will wait. Good. Now let's talk about what is really going on with you. You have been changing rapidly, fundamentally. And it is terrifying because nobody around you seems to notice or understand. You look the same on the outside, but inside you are becoming someone completely different. It is like you are shedding an old skin, but the new skin hasn't fully formed yet, and you are just raw and exposed in between. Let me describe what you have been experiencing, and you tell me how many of these match your reality. First, the patterns. You keep seeing the same numbers everywhere. 111, 220, 2333. You see them on clocks, on receipts, on license plates. At first, you thought it was coincidence, but it happens too often now. You have started to wonder if the universe is trying to tell you something. Second, the knowing. You have developed this strange ability to sense things before they happen. You think of someone and they text you. You feel uneasy about a situation and something goes wrong. You meet someone new and instantly know whether they are trustworthy or not, even if they seem perfectly nice on the surface. This isn't paranoia. This is your intuition waking up after years of being silenced. Third, the sensitivity. Energy that you never noticed before is now overwhelming. You walk into a room and immediately feel the tension, or the joy, or the sadness hanging in the air. You can tell when someone is lying even when their story sounds convincing. Certain people drain you completely while others energize you just by being near. Crowded places that you used to enjoy now feel suffocating. Fourth, the isolation. And this is the tricky one because it is not the lonely kind of isolation. It is a selective pulling away. You are distancing yourself from people who used to be close to you. Not because they did something wrong, but because they don't match who you are becoming. Conversations that used to be easy now feel forced. Their problems seem superficial. Their concerns feel trivial, and you feel guilty for feeling this way. Fifth, the urgency. There is this increasing pressure building inside you, like a timer is running out. Like you are supposed to be doing something important, but you don't know what it is. You lie awake at night feeling this anxiety that you are missing something crucial, that you are wasting time, that your real life is waiting for you somewhere and you cannot find the door. If you recognized yourself in 3 or more of these signs, leave a comment right now and just type the word awakening. This isn't about engagement metrics. When you declare this truth publicly, even anonymously in a comment section, you are acknowledging what is happening to you. You are making it real, and that act of acknowledgement opens doors. Type it now before we continue. Here is what I need you to understand. What you are experiencing isn't a breakdown. It is a breakthrough trying to happen. You are not falling apart, you are falling into place. But the process is uncomfortable because growth always is. Think about a caterpillar in a cocoon. Inside that cocoon, the caterpillar doesn't gradually sprout wings and learn to fly. It completely dissolves. It turns into liquid. Its entire structure breaks down before it reforms into something new. And if you cut open that cocoon to help the butterfly emerge faster, it dies. The struggle of emerging is what gives the butterfly the strength it needs to fly. You are in the cocoon right now, and I know it feels like dissolution. I know it feels like everything you knew about yourself is melting away. But this is necessary. This is how transformation works. The old you has to dissolve before the new you can emerge. And here is the crucial part. The version of you that is trying to emerge isn't random. It is not a stranger. It is actually the truest version of you. The version that has been buried under years of conditioning, expectations, trauma, and compromise. Every time you were told to be realistic instead of imaginative, a layer covered your true self. Every time you chose safety over authenticity, another layer formed. Every time you dimmed your light to make others comfortable, you moved further from your essence. What is happening now is that those layers are cracking, and the real you is starting to push through. Now, most people reach this point and panic. They try to glue the old layers back on. They double down on the life that isn't working. They convince themselves that this feeling will pass if they just work harder, achieve more, or fix this one thing. But you cannot go back. Once you have started to wake up, you cannot choose to fall back asleep. The only way out is through. Don't scroll away yet. What I am about to tell you next will change how you approach the next 6 months of your life. There are 3 phases to this transformation, and understanding which phase you are in will help you navigate it instead of drowning in it. Phase 1 is called the crumbling. This is where your old structures fall apart. The job that felt secure suddenly becomes unbearable. The relationship that seemed solid reveals its cracks. The beliefs you held for years start to feel hollow. This phase is brutal because you are losing things before you know what is replacing them. You are in free fall with no visible landing. Most people are stuck in phase 1 right now, and they are terrified. They think they are doing something wrong because everything is falling apart. But here is the truth. The crumbling isn't punishment. It is preparation. The universe is clearing space for what is coming. You cannot build a new foundation on top of an old one. The old foundation has to be demolished first. Phase 2 is the void. After things fall apart, you enter this strange in-between space where nothing makes sense. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't fit anywhere. Old friends feel distant. New paths haven't revealed themselves yet. You are floating in emptiness, waiting for something to grab onto. This phase tests your faith like nothing else because there are no signs that anything is coming. But here is what is actually happening in the void. You are being recalibrated. Your frequency is being adjusted to match the life you are meant to live. Think of it like tuning a radio. There is that moment of static between stations where you hear nothing clear. That static isn't a malfunction. It is the transition between one frequency and another. The void is where most chosen ones give up. They panic in the silence. They rush back to what is familiar even though it wasn't working. They settle because uncertainty feels worse than mediocrity. But if you can sit in the void without running, if you can trust the process even when you see no evidence of progress, you make it to phase 3. Phase 3 is the emergence. This is where everything starts clicking into place, but not in the way you expected. The right people suddenly appear. Opportunities open up out of nowhere. The path forward becomes clear, not because you figured it out, but because it revealed itself to you. Things that felt impossible suddenly feel inevitable. And here is the beautiful part. In the emergence, you realize that everything that fell apart in phase 1 needed to fall apart. Every person who left your life needed to leave. Every door that closed needed to close. What felt like loss was actually liberation. If you are in phase 1 or phase 2 right now, I need you to hear this. You are not stuck there permanently. These phases have an end, but you cannot rush them. You cannot skip them. You have to move through them with intention and awareness. So how do you do that? How do you move through this transformation without losing yourself completely? First, you stop resisting. I know that sounds passive, but resistance is what keeps you stuck. Every time you think this shouldn't be happening, or I should be past this by now, or there must be something wrong with me, you are adding suffering to an already difficult process. What you are going through is natural. It is supposed to be hard. Difficult doesn't mean wrong. Second, you get radically honest with yourself. No more pretending you are okay when you are not. No more faking enthusiasm for things that drain you. No more tolerating people and situations that diminish you just to keep the peace. This transformation requires truth, and truth often feels harsh at first. If this message is hitting you right now, if you are feeling that electricity in your chest, hit the like button. That simple action tells the algorithm to share this video with other people who need to hear it. You are not just liking a video, you are potentially changing someone's life by helping them find this message when they need it most. Third, you create space for silence. The answers you are looking for are not in podcasts, books, or videos like this one. Those can guide you, but the real answers are inside you, and you can only hear them when you stop consuming and start listening. Meditation, journaling, long walks without your phone. These aren't luxuries. They are necessities right now. Fourth, you let people go. This is the hardest one. There are people in your life right now who were right for the old version of you, but are wrong for who you are becoming. They are not bad people. They are just not your people anymore. And holding on to them out of guilt or history or fear of being alone is holding you back. Letting go isn't cruel. It is honest. And fifth, you take small, aligned actions. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need a 5-year plan. You just need to take the next step that feels true to who you are becoming. Maybe that is having the conversation you have been avoiding. Maybe it is quitting something that is killing your spirit. Maybe it is starting the project you have been making excuses about. These aligned actions are like breadcrumbs. You follow one, and it leads to the next one. You don't see the whole path, you just see the next step. And that is enough now. I need to talk about something that most spiritual teachers will not tell you because it makes people uncomfortable, but I am going to say it because you need to hear it. This transformation you are going through isn't just personal. It is not just about you becoming a better version of yourself. You are being prepared for something specific. There is a reason you are going through this particular set of challenges. There is a reason these specific people left your life. There is a reason these exact doors closed. You are being shaped for a purpose that is bigger than your personal happiness. And I know that might sound overwhelming or even burdensome, but here is the truth. The thing you are being prepared for is also the thing that will make you feel most alive. It is the intersection of what you are good at, what the world needs, and what brings you joy. You might not know what that is yet. You might have glimpses but no clarity. That is okay. The mission reveals itself as you ready yourself for it. Your job right now isn't to figure out the what, it is to focus on the who. Who are you becoming? What are you clearing out to make space for? How are you raising your frequency to match the life that is calling you? Because here is what happens. When you become the person capable of living your purpose, the purpose finds you. It is not the other way around. You don't find your purpose and then try to become worthy of it. You become worthy, and the purpose reveals itself. Stay with me. Don't click away. This next part is critical. There is something blocking most people from moving through this transformation successfully. It is not lack of knowledge. It is not lack of opportunity. It is unforgiveness. And I am not just talking about forgiving other people, though that is part of it. I am talking about forgiving yourself. Think about what you are carrying right now. The relationships you stayed in too long. The opportunities you were too afraid to take. The times you betrayed yourself to make others happy. The ways you have let yourself down. You are walking around with all of this weight, and it is exhausting. Every time you replay a past mistake, you are pulling energy away from your future. Every time you punish yourself for not knowing then what you know now, you are wasting the wisdom you gained from the experience. Guilt and shame are not motivators. They are anchors. Here is what you need to understand about forgiveness. It is not about saying what happened was okay. It is not about excusing bad behavior or pretending pain didn't happen. Forgiveness is about releasing the energetic charge around an event so it no longer controls you. That person who betrayed you, they were playing a role in your evolution. They showed you what you don't want, which clarified what you do want. They revealed your strength when they tried to exploit your weakness. You don't have to thank them. You don't have to let them back into your life, but you do have to release the cord that still connects you through resentment. And yourself. You did the best you could with the awareness you had at the time. You didn't know what you know now. You didn't see what you see now. You were operating from fear or trauma or conditioning, and you made choices that seemed right in that moment. You don't need to keep punishing yourself for being human right now. I want you to do something. Think of the person or situation you most need to forgive. Don't skip this. Actually bring it to mind. See it clearly. Feel the hurt, and then say, either out loud or in your head, I release this. I free myself from this pain. I call my energy back to me now. Feel that. That slight shift, that lightness, that is real energy returning to you. That is power you have been giving away coming back home. If you just did that exercise, if you genuinely released something, leave a comment with just the word released. You don't have to explain what it was. Just mark this moment. Seal the forgiveness. Now, let's talk about what is coming for you, because something is coming, and it is closer than you think. You are entering a season of unexpected alignment. Doors you didn't even know existed are about to open. People who can help you are about to cross your path. Resources you need are about to become available. Clarity is about to replace confusion. I am not saying this to make you feel good or to give you false hope. I am saying this because it is the natural result of the work you have been doing. When you clear out the old, when you raise your frequency, when you align with your truth, the universe responds. It has to. That is how energy works. But here is the catch. When these opportunities come, they will not always look the way you expect. They might come disguised as challenges. They might require you to step way outside your comfort zone. They might ask you to trust before you have proof. And this is where most people miss their breakthrough. They are so attached to how they think things should look that they don't recognize the gift when it shows up differently. Stay flexible, stay open, stay ready to say yes to things that scare you a little. The next 3 months are especially significant. There is a cosmic window opening that will not come around again for years. This isn't about astrology or New Age mysticism. This is about energetic timing. Everything you have been through has been preparing you for this window. What does that mean practically? It means this is your time to act, to launch the thing, to have the conversation, to make the move, to claim what is yours, not recklessly but boldly. There is a difference. Reckless is moving without preparation. Bold is moving despite fear when you know you are ready. And if you have been doing the work, if you have been clearing and healing and growing, you are ready. You might not feel ready, but you are. Here is what I need you to do in this season. Get absolutely clear on what you want, not what you think you should want, not what would make your parents proud or impress your friends. What does your soul actually desire? What would make you feel alive? Write it down. Be specific. The universe responds to clarity. Vague wishes get vague results. Then create space for it if you want a relationship. Stop entertaining people who aren't right for you. If you want financial abundance, stop spending money on things that don't align with your goals. If you want a new career, start learning the skills you will need, creating space signals to the universe that you are serious. Then speak it into existence. Your words have more power than you realize. Every time you say, I cannot afford it, you are telling the universe you live in scarcity. Every time you say, I am so tired, you are programming your body for exhaustion. Every time you say nothing ever works out for me, you are creating that reality. Start speaking what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. I am building financial freedom. I am cultivating vibrant health. I am attracting aligned relationships. Your subconscious mind and the universe both respond to your declarations. And then trust the timing. This is the hardest part because we want everything now. But the universe has better timing than we do. What is meant for you will not miss you. If something didn't work out, something better is coming. If a door closed, a better door is opening. Stop forcing, start flowing. And in all of it, stay in gratitude. Even when you cannot see progress, even when it feels like nothing is changing, gratitude is the fastest frequency shift you can make. It moves you from scarcity consciousness to abundance consciousness instantly. Be grateful for the lessons you are learning. Be grateful for the strength you are building. Be grateful for the clarity you are gaining. Be grateful for the person you are becoming now. I want you to make a commitment. For the next 30 days, implement what you learned in this video. The 5 actions I outlined, the forgiveness work, the aligned daily choices, all of it. Give the universe 30 days to prove itself to you. If you are willing to commit to 30 days of intentional transformation, leave a comment right now that says I commit. This isn't about me tracking anything. This is about you making a public declaration that creates spiritual accountability. When you state your intention publicly, you activate a different level of support. Type it now before we close. We are near the end of our time together. But this isn't really an ending. It is a beginning. Everything you needed to hear, you heard. Everything your soul needed to remember, it remembered. Everything that was blocking you has been identified. And now you have the tools to release it. But I need to be completely honest with you about something. Information without action is just entertainment. You can watch 1,000 videos like this, and nothing will change if you don't actually do the work. The universe meets you where you meet yourself. If you show up, it shows up. If you do your part, it does its part. This video found you at exactly the right time. Not too early, not too late. Right now, because right now is when you are finally ready. Here is what I want you to do after this video ends. First, go back and watch it again. You will catch things you missed. Messages meant specifically for you will stand out the second time. Second, if there was a moment that really hit you, screenshot it and share it with someone who might need to hear this. When you share truth, you activate the law of multiplication. What you give expands. Third, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. The content coming through this channel is specifically designed for people going through what you are going through. Each video builds on the last. And finally, take a moment right now. Close your eyes after this video ends. Put your hand on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths and say thank you. Thank you to yourself for staying until the end. Thank you to the universe for orchestrating this moment. Thank you to your spirit for never giving up on you. You are more loved than you realize. The universe sees you. Your struggle has meaning. Your pain has purpose. Your breakthrough is coming. Everything is about to change for you. Not someday. Soon. Stay aligned. Stay open. Stay ready. I will see you in the next video. Until then, remember who you are. Remember why you are here. Remember that you are never alone. You are seen. You are supported. You are ready. Now go claim what is yours.